3 new cars, all new custom donks. This time we were able to have the symbol in the window. I figured it out. You just gotta leave the tint a little light. In order to keep your tint and your sign, you gotta have the tint light on the windows, or it's not gonna do it. As you can see, the Benny's original motorworks sticker. Pretty good from the outside with tint on the vehicle. You can also see it from the front. So like I said in my last video, we weren't able to see how we could get the tint on the cars with this plaque in the window, but now you can have the plaque and the tint. All you have to do is take your tint down a couple notches and you'll still be able to see your plaque on your window. As you can see, we also have the bears in this window, and it's pretty clear. And one more car that we added to the collection was this one. My little girl kept asking me to drive a car on here, and the only thing I could think of was why not go to the shop and buy her own. Well, with her creativity and her lack of color, I just decided to make her a platinum car for herself. The Wraith is a pretty good car here. I did it all the way up, went ahead and gave her all the turbos and everything. So, yeah, she's like daddy now. But moving on downstairs, we haven't really added anything new downstairs. Just a little. We've been here already. The only thing we really added downstairs was we actually, if you can see, I actually lowered my Z, one of my Z's, so can't really tell, but it actually sits down more on the wheels now. Only difference. This car is actually one of my least favorites because of how low it is when you actually get into the car. This baby here is like it's like one of my prizes here, you know. So it's like being underwater when you're in this car. I'll move on to garage number 2. In this garage, I don't really have a lot of, let me say, exotic cars, but you know, we did go with the flow. This here is, you know, kind of like a Sportster SUV. It's actually the Enos. It's just a luxury SUV Enos. Custom Land Rover, Range Rover, whichever one you prefer. I was actually thinking about buying another Camacho. I absolutely freaking love these trucks. For all my Florida Gator fans. All you Gator boys down in Florida. It's grotto for you. Custom inside. This we actually just bought. We didn't really have time to do any modifications to it, but the more and more I look at it, I think I just want to keep it as a classic car, you know, instead of fucking it up. And for those of you who've been asking me how you mod and make Crown Vics on here, it's not actually a mod that you do. You just basically steal in Albany or buy in Albany, and you just turn it into a Crown Victoria yourself. I'm not part of a crew, so right now I don't have a crew emblem on them, but I think it probably would look a lot better if you had a crew emblem on there. I mean, the car basically looks like a Grand Marquis or a Mercury Grand Marquis, or Crown Vic, I'm sorry, already. So yeah, not too much modding, no modding needed at all. All you need to do is modify the vehicle with tint and rims and maybe lights, and boom, you have a Crown Victoria, or once again a Mercury Marquis. You can't really do too much with the exhaust on these cars, and as a matter of fact, you can't do anything with the exhaust on these cars. but they do have a great Crown Victoria look. Also, the Mercedes truck, as everybody calls it on here. So there you have it, everybody. I said I would be back with an update of my garage once I filled up it with 40 cars, and so here you have it. Also, a new addition to the family is the flying car. We don't really use this car that much because we don't really like it or play deathmatch, but just added it to the vehicle arsenal. The all-new Albany. And last but not least is the Raptor. Everybody keeps saying don't buy the Raptor, it's a waste of money. But I don't really use the Raptor to race or keep up with people. I just basically use the Raptor to joyride, just something to buy. As you can see, I have it here at my garage instead of down at my motorcycle club because it's not really fast enough to keep up with motorcycles, to be exact. So there you have it. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and we'll also be doing a money drop later on tonight on GTA Live at Titan420, and we'll be on tonight.